Hey, what's up? It's Breyonna, and today we're gonna be doing a full face of e.l.f. cosmetics, and I mean like literally everything from like us to face, you name it, we're gonna be doing it. But the products I decided to grab today to use are like a good healthy mix from e.l.f. I have some viral products that literally everybody and their mother talks about. I have some things that I personally consider hidden gems, and also some products I haven't even tried before. So we have a lot of things to cover today, but before we jump into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and also give this video a like. And if you'd like to check me out over on Instagram or TikTok, it's at Breyonna as well. For the brow, I'm just using the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and the amount of these I have gone through is insane. Like, I probably have gone through at least 15 of these. It is by far my favorite brow pencil. And I know everybody says that, you know, X brow pencil acts like a high-end one, you know, you don't see a difference, but let me tell you, there is actually no difference between this and like my $20 pencils. Like, even down to the color, I see no difference. Because I feel like a lot of drugstore pencils, like they have like a really weird like undertone to them. Like the taupe one will be kind of like greenish, you know, a mid-tone brown will have like this like reddish hue to it, whereas this one doesn't have that issue. Personally, I wear shade neutral brown, but if you're looking for a bomb brow pencil, I can't recommend it enough. Now for the eyes, I want to use one of my favorite products from e.l.f. and this is the No Budge Shadow Stick in the shade Lava Lamp. But like, watch this pigment. Like, oh. Like, look how pretty that is. If you like a limey green, you will absolutely love this. Now, the trick to using this, though, is that you want to do one eye first, blend it out, and then go to the next. Because once this dries down, it does not budge. Now, I personally like to blend mine out with, like, a fluffier, like, pinch brush. Because then you get a little bit of precision, but it also just blends it out really fast. Personally, when I use these, I like to apply them on clean, dry skin. I don't really like them on top of an eye primer. I find that they're a lot easier to blend out and work with if you have nothing underneath. These also work really nice as eyeshadow bases. And they also have some really fun colors too. Personally, I've only tried the matte ones though. Now this side is fully set in place, so watch this. Nothing's coming off. Now to spice it up a little bit, I'm using liquid glitter eyeshadow. This one's in Flirty Birdie. Mine has different packaging because it's from a limited edition collection. But what I'm going to do is just put like a little bit onto the lid. Just kind of like, you know, lightly tap it. Because I don't want to like do, you know, like a full like cut crease moment today. I just want like a little glitter. The only drawback to these is that they're all fairly neutral with the colors. Again, they're very glittery, but like the color itself is neutral. And I know that they do have, you know, like a purple, like a greenish color, you know, stuff like that. But they're like more on the muted side. They're not like that really like vibrant kind of look. So e.l.f., if you're watching this, please launch some ones that are like some really bright, colorful shades. I would get literally all of them. Now for liquid liner, I got this one. It is the Precision Liquid Eyeliner, and I have shade Black. I have heard so many great things, and literally everybody recommends this to me, so I had to get it. Ooh, okay. I was not expecting this kind of brush. I thought it'd be more like a felt tip, kind of like the Anastasia one, if you've ever seen that one. I guess here goes nothing. Ooh, that's super sharp. See how it works over glitter? Okay, e.l.f., like, dang. It's really nice so far. The brush is good too, like it's not like scratchy or like stabby feeling. Yeah, I can see why everybody likes this eyeliner. Like, dang. This one's really easy to use. Like, it even dries down matte. That's a nice liner. But for the waterline, I'm gonna use this one. It is the No Budge Retractable Eyeliner. I don't know why I couldn't think of what it was called while I was reading it. But this one's in the shade Black. Honestly, I've used this pencil for years. I really like it. Is it the most long-wearing liner for the waterline? No, but it gets the job done. Now, a trick I like to do with the retractable liners when I do this, you can see I have it like overextended. And I just close my eye and kind of like push up into my waterline and run it back and forth. I've never tried this mascara before. It is the Lash and Roll. Apparently it's a dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash, which honestly, I don't really like that mascara. It just makes my lashes look extra stubby for some reason. But oh yeah, this is definitely a dupe. Like, that brush is even identical. But let's see what it looks like. I already curled my lashes. Ooh. This is definitely more of like a separating kind of mascara. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with my, you know, thick wing liner and my lashes that are tiny. Let's see if I do like the crazy eye if you can see it. But you see what I mean? Like it's kind of like that like natural look. Just like that lightly separated vibe. I really like the brush though. It's definitely like hugging the lash. We're not going to talk about the 5 head, but for the face, actually as a primer, I'm going to use the Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and I wear shade Fair 1. Honestly, this is literally identical to the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Like, I see absolutely no difference. I actually have both of them. Like, as a side-by-side, there's like a little bit of a tint difference, but once they're blended out, no difference. And I'm just going to slap this all over. Now, for a while there, I was using this as a foundation. Maybe we will today. But also, like, low-key, I love this. But it can also make me look like a disco ball. So, like, it's almost too glowy in some ways, but also at the same time, like, the glow makes it look really pretty. But I remember, like, for my uncle's birthday, I wore this as a foundation. And let me tell you, in, like, certain lighting, I was, like, metallic. So you just have to be careful with this one and, like, know where you're going and what kind of lighting there is going to be. Because it can do you dirty. However, as like a base or like a primer, it's really pretty. Like if you have like a natural matte foundation and you pop this underneath, super gorgeous. You see what I mean? Like it's pretty, but it's like almost too glowy by itself, you know? But I'm actually gonna just use this on top. I'm just gonna do like a teeny tiny bit. And this is the Camo CC Cream. And I have shade Fair 120N. And I'm just gonna do like the tiniest bit. I'm actually surprised that e.l.f. doesn't have a skin tint out. Oh yeah. Even like this might be too much, and this is like a quarter of a pump. You've never used this before? This CC cream? It is like very full coverage. Now for contour, I'm going to use the new Halo Glow Beauty Wand, and this one's in Fair Light. I personally do not like this, and it also does break me out, so we're going to have that situation tomorrow, but it's not today, so we're not going to worry about it. Now, the reason I don't like this is I find that it's really hard to blend out. Like, it just looks a little splotchy, and again, it breaks me out, so that's the other reason. The color's really nice, though. It really reminds me of the putty bronzers, if you've ever used those. It reminds me of the shade Feelin' Shady. It's just, I don't know, like there's something about it. It's not terrible. It's just, again, I prefer the putty bronzer, so I just tend to gravitate towards that instead of using this. I'm actually surprised that this is in like the Halo Glow range because there's no glow to this contour. Like it's completely matte. Now for blush, I'm going to use another one of the beauty wands. This one is in Berry Radiant. Now I have used this a couple of times now, and I'm not a big fan of the formula if I'm honest. But we're going to give it another go and just kind of see what happens. And also, I am definitely a blush girly, so we're going to use, you know, a good amount. Now let's blend. Yeah, like, it's like splotchy on the cheek. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it kind of like splotches as you blend. Again, beautiful color out of the tube. It's just, the formula is just not that great. Oh yeah, you can definitely see it here. You see that splotchiness? I'm not a fan. I've tried it with a brush, I've tried it with my fingers. It's not for me. If this doesn't say I love this, I don't know what does, because I'm having to scrape this. Now this is the Hydrating Camo Concealer, and seriously, it is the best concealer. By far my favorite concealer of all time. Like there is nothing I find better than this concealer. I don't know if I said it or not, but I wear shade Fair Rose. I like to have my concealer marinate on my skin for like a minute or so, because I feel like I get just like a little bit more coverage out of it. But I first start with my chin because I don't really need the coverage on my chin. I just kind of do it here for a little bit of balance. And also I have some zits right here, and we need to cover those babies up. And then now for the under eye. See what I mean though? Now the OG Camo Concealer is nice, and don't get me wrong, I do like that one too, but this one, like I have drier, like balanced skin, so this one I feel like just works better for my skin type. Someone told me to try this over on TikTok, and let me tell you, like, this powder is beautiful. This is the Halo Glow Setting Powder in light pink. And you can see it, like, it has like that light hint to pink. It's not like pink. Best way I can explain is it has like that millennial pink vibe to it. But if you've been wanting to try a pink powder, or if you don't like the look of like that crazy bright pink under eye, but you want just like a little hint of pink, try this one. It also has that Halo Glow formula to it, so it has like a really beautiful like luminosity to it without being glittery on the face. Like, you're not gonna look metallic. Since I have a lot of pink to my skin tone, it doesn't really look pink on me, so you're warned, it might look more pink on you depending. I don't know, like, there's something about pink powder, it looks very soft and natural on me, and that's something I really like about it. But this powder, like, is so nice and lightweight, and just, it makes my under eyes look so nice. If you like the OG, like, Halo Glow powder, you'll really like this one. I feel like my face is looking flat, so I'm just gonna go in with this contour palette. It's the powder one, and I'm just doing just a little kiss everywhere, using the second to deepest shade. Maybe it's my blush addiction, but I mean, I need something more on my cheek, like a little bit more color, you know? So I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite blushes, like, of all time. Now, this is the Bite Size Face Duo in Lychee. Like, I'm surprised I haven't even hit pan on this, because I used to use this, like, every single day. I've had to take a break from it and use other things. But I'm gonna, like, mix the two. Like, trust me, if you've never tried mixing the highlighter with the blush, you got to. It makes, like, the most gorgeous, glowy highlighty blush. Like, it just has like that little like shimmer to it. I don't know about you, but I love to pile on my blush. Especially like these more like neutral ones. Like, I cannot get enough. Now for the lips, I'm gonna go in with the Love Triangle lip liner in this shade Soft Pink. Which honestly, this is becoming one of my staple lip liners. Like, I've been using it every single day for a while now. It's just like the perfect like everyday pink. And these lip liners, I will say, I don't really like the packaging of them. Because it's like so thick here and like thin up here, and just can be a little bit awkward to hold. I like the triangle shape though. I find that's really easy to get a nice crisp lip line with, especially on like the edges. Formula wise, it's not like dry or thick on the lips. It kind of feels like a lipstick. Now for lipstick, I'm going to use the new O Face one, which the names are a little cheeky on this. But this one is in the shade Dirty Talk, which it is like the perfect like pinky nude shade. Now I will say for e.l.f. these lipsticks are pretty expensive, but they are very nice. Like, they're like that creamy matte kind of feel. Now this has a soft matte texture to it, so it will get dirty in your purse, so just be careful with it. But also, it has magnetic packaging. Now we're gonna go back in with that mascara for the lower lashes. Ooh. Yeah, you can like almost feel the brush like grip onto the lash. It feels very interesting. And keep in mind, my lashes are very sparse on my lower lashes, to say the least. Like, they're worse than my upper ones, and my upper ones are pretty bad. Because, I mean, I love the separation it's giving me. I just wish I had a little bit more clump. Lastly, I'm just going to set my face using the Dewy Coconut Setting Mist, which this is very fragrant. I will warn you. Like, you're going to smell like completely coconutty tropical vacation. But at the same time, I don't feel like this makes my makeup last longer. I feel like it just gives me like a really pretty glow. Have you tried any of these before? If so, let me know what you think about them, and also let me know what your favorite products are from e.l.f. because I love trying new things from them when I can, because they are by far one of my favorite brands. But before you go though, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and also give this video a like. And if you'd like to check me out over on Instagram or TikTok, it's at Breyonna as well. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!